That was an exact
It's
reenactment.
spot on, yeah.
Stop looking
rough.
at me.
My head still feels weird. I feel like my head is swimming right now. It fucks with me. That's weird.
Stop.
Stop looking at
Fuck me running.
me. I've never liked that saying ever in my whole life.
Y'all seen that video where that dude hits the other guy in the foot with a golf club and he goes, "God damn, fuck me to tears."
Yeah. Yeah, I've been there.
Is that
What is
Dashy?
that?
Yeah, it's Dashy.
Is that a dash? Oh, okay. I thought it was a stress ball for a second.
It's one of them.
I thought it
Mewtwo's. Oh wait, I'll show you this too.
was one of those the Russian egg things.
Like a
but,
nesting doll?
but it was an egg.
Oh. Eunice Anus.
Yeah.
Whose anus?
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Had to
okay.
cop it, man. Limited edition as fuck, you know.
Limited AF.
Do you know how much this will fucking be worth when I...
It might legit be worth some money.
It might be, yeah.
Yeah,
But it's
because
mine.
didn't they cancel Rob Dyrdek, or what's his name?
Pardon?
Like the founder of Unis Honest. What was his name?
Markiplier?
What's the guy?
Rob Dyrdek, yeah.
No, what's the guy
Rob
being canceled
Dyrdek?
right now? What's the-
Markiplier?
Oh,
No,
David
no,
Dobrik.
no. David Dobrik.
Holy shit! What a. Just how wrong can you fucking be? All at once.
His last name starts with a D. Jesus. Give him a fucking break.
Rob Dyrdek, the guy who used to like cut people up and then eat them.
Wow.
And also sang Thriller.
Sang Thriller.
Drink it or don't.
I don't want to drink it now. Have you guys ever locked yourselves out of something? Have you ever done that?
My computer, my car, my house. Yeah.
So, the reason I thought about this, a coworker today called me like 2 minutes after I left the office. It was like, "Hey, I left my keys inside. Can you come let me back in? Lock yourself out." Which reminded me that my father-in-law told me there's a man who has like 32 Bitcoin on a hard drive that he is locked out of.
Yeah.
Big oof.
Yeah. I've heard a few stories like that, or
The
people can't
biggest
remember
oof.
their Coinbase
Yeah.
password.
That's a lot of Bitcoin.
And there's no recovery option.
Holy
I mean,
shit.
the guy's a millionaire,
That's over $1 million,
but-
yeah.
but not really.
But he's not.
Yeah. I don't know how you
He's
go on
not-
living.
I don't know how you. I don't know how
You
just
just
destroy
every
it.
second of every day, you're just thinking like, I've got millions of dollars that I can't touch.
You can't not get back into it. How do you not get back into it?
Literally every second of every day, though.
I don't know how you don't think about it, dude. Every time you spend money, every time you think about spending money, every time a bill comes in,
Every time you look at someone in the eyes,
yeah.
There has
Just like,
got to
I'm
be
way
someone
richer
on
than you.
Earth. Someone on Earth that can
Somebody.
get into that.
somebody, the one. He
And then
was telling
imagine
me-
meeting somebody who hit it big on Bitcoin. And having to hear their story, just being like, yeah, it's really fucking
Dude, just
cool.
like offer them a few, you know?
Yeah, I'll give you a whole bit.
I'll give you a whole coin.
The one he was telling me about, he said the guy was like a computer specialist.
Oh,
But
so
he's on-
he locked himself out.
He's like on attempt 8 of 9 or something, and is too
Oh yeah,
scared.
right. It does. It'll permanently lock you out after. So
It'll
many
permanently.
I want to know, actually I don't want to know, how he felt on, like, out of 10 attempts. I want to know what attempt 9, like, I want to know what his last attempt felt like. Like, this is it. This is the one.
That's his last breath.
That's it, yeah.
don't get it.
That's his 10th life. That's it.
Yeah,
That's rough, man.
dude. That's
Sucks to be
so
that
weird
guy.
to think about the value of a Bitcoin being so high, but it's literally nothing. It's nothing. It's just a digital
It's an idea.
piece of data. Yeah, it's an idea. He's got millions of dollars in a little.
It's a
metal
fucking
box.
construct, bro.
That's so
my
crazy,
God,
though.
dude. It's insane.
because I was gonna ask you guys like, what's the worst you've ever been locked out of something? That guy trumps everybody.
Yeah, he wins.
There's no story that trumps that one.
I was so close to taking a rock and busting in a window. I was that close.
Like your house, locked out of your house.
Both. My car and my house.
Oh, okay. Both top. You just walk around with a rock in your hand. You're like, I'm gonna use this one day.
I'm
Just ready to-
outside. I'm sure I could find a rock somewhere. God, I'm locked out. I'm out in nature. I'm like in the outdoors. I can't find a fucking rock to save my life.
I'm glad I got my trusty rock.
So when I was like 5,
My pocket rock.
my brother, I'm pretty sure it was my brother's first car, and we had gone somewhere, and he put the key in to unlock and broke his key. And I'm like 5, and he's trying to figure out how to get in, and he goes and grabs a brick, and he's walking back to the car to break a window to get in. And I go, what if you just push the rest of the key that you have in, and force the rest of the broken key in, and then unlock it like that? And he's like, and he did it. And I remember him looking at me like, you little fucking genius. Like,
You fucking savant.
That's weird.
yeah. It's like the first,
What
I don't
kinda-
know, his first significant memory of my
5
brother,
years
like,
old. You're like, hey, wait.
Let's think about this rationally. For
I was like,
2
before you break the
seconds.
window, like, maybe just force the rest of the broken key in there.
I'm 5.
like- I'm a small
Now-
child that can't really string together full sentences, but hear me out.
Now, for just like 1 second, just listen for a minute.
Every
You
5-year-old
don't
has a
want to
speech
break that
impediment.
window and explain that to mom and daddy.
Hey, put that brick down.
Yeah.
Put the brick down.
Well,
Fuck
break the
Howard.
window, I break your ass. Oh gosh. Yikes! Wasn't expecting that one.
But can you just bleep that one out?
I drove a lot of older cars when I was younger, so I was so bad about leaving the keys in the ignition or leaving them like in the seat, dude. I would get.
Dude, I
locked
bet
out
you could
all the
finagle a
time.
coat hanger though. Mm-hmm. I bet you could. I bet you
freaking
could
Jimmy?
bend that. Do what,
I got a
Jimmy?
Jimmy. I got a Jimmy right now. My car's a 2015. I don't ever need that thing, but I got it.
The door handle to that car is fucked, but I got in and out of it.
Yeah.
Just
I
scratches.
remember, dude. My the door handle was like that because it was the old school. You just stick the key in and turn it, and it was just paint was gone. Paint was gone on the door handle. I can't remember ever being locked out to the point where I was like, I'm gonna find a brick, I'm gonna find a rock. I was always too like, I'm just gonna wait, I'm just gonna call somebody, or maybe somebody
Yeah.
will show up.
I think I'm probably more along those lines, but my brother was not that dude.
I
I mean, it wasn't 30 seconds. We were locked out, and he had a brick in his hand. It's like, fuck it. I'm getting in this car, like, now.
I guess that was before cell phones, though.
I also don't know where he thought he was going when he got in. The key was broken.
Yeah,
I don't know how we went anywhere, actually. Maybe it was one of those cars where the key to get in the door was different than the ignition key.
That was a thing. wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
that was the case.
Was he driving
I
like
guess it
a
had to be.
55 Bel Air?
It was an
Golly.
older, like,
I mean, if it was an older
it was
car,
one of them longer, you know, them older, longer cars?
Oh,
Freaking
It
boat
was like
car, dude.
maroon colored.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what it was, but
Boy had that Seville. That
you got it from Bugs Buggies down there at the corner of Berkeley and Summer.
damn.
Is that the name of the shop?
Yeah.
Dude, I think I know where that is. I think I know where. Well,
I grew up.
was.
That's where I grew up, right down the street on Berkeley. Used to be a Burger King there. Then it was a Backyard Burger. Now I don't know what it is, but like by Doc Imports.
Then it was definitely a wing place.
Crack
at some
house.
point.
Yeah. And then there's that fireplace shop across the street, across
Yeah.
Summer,
Yeah.
that
yeah.
there's no way it's actually only a fireplace shop. It's been there
I think
since
I've been
I
in
was a
there once.
child. There's no way that a standalone fireplace shop has stayed in business since I was a baby through everything that's gone on. Nobody's buying that much fireplace shit. Get the fuck out of here. You're selling drugs.
Yeah, I
That's-
think we're
it's a
gonna. Oh, it may be.
It's got to be a
front for-
front.
it's
It's
a
got
front
to
for
be.
a
It's like
chicken
having a
place.
lampshade store. There's no fucking
Yeah.
way you're staying in business selling lampshades.
Me and your
bro.
mom are gonna go by the counter store. We're looking for counters.
Yeah. Fuck
Y'all don't
all
have any
that,
like.
dude.
You don't have any like pantry, like what is it? The Oh my god.
accoutrement, like a pantry.
What are the kitchen cabinets? My god.
But man's face was starting to droop.
What did you put cups in? I mean, you take cups out. What is that?
Cabinets. You okay? Yeah. Counter
Did y'all
store.
see that in there the Memphis is just Gotham but with a lot more wing places and no Batman? That feels super accurate.
Is that just a thought that came to you?
No, it wasn't to me. I saw it somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Oh. What part of Memphis though? Just like the entirety of Memphis? Because I feel like in Bartlett he wouldn't really have anywhere to hide. He'd have to go around like from tree to tree. There's no
We're
tall
talking about
buildings in
Batman.
Bartlett.
I thought
Yeah,
you were talking
Batman.
I thought you were talking about me. I'm like,
Why
what the
you?
hell are you talking about? I jumped from tree to tree. I didn't know. I thought you were talking about, like, Bartlett being
This man
Gotham,
brought
and
up
I was like-
Batman, and as soon as you started talking, he just immediately thought you were talking about
I was
him again.
thinking Gotham. I wasn't thinking Batman. I was thinking
He's like, how about Batman? He's like, yeah, I like his cape. It's like, I don't wear a cape.
whose cape is he talking about? Whose cape? I watched the Schneider. Schneider.
Oh, yeah?
What's his name?
Did you watch the
Snyder.
whole thing?
Zack Snyder?
Yeah, Tana
Jeez.
watched it.
Is it worth? I feel like it's probably worth it. I've heard good things.
It's better than the original one,
I think so. It's a good movie. Yeah.
Did you know that I can't 10% of it
Get it
is in
together.
slow motion? I couldn't remember if it was 25% or 10%.
It can't be. God, 25? No wonder it's
It's
4
10
hours.
No, 10%. It's okay. So it's 10% is in slow motion.
64% of the movie is in slow motion. You're not gonna believe it.
Fuck you.
25% would be insane, dude.
Yeah. I think it was like a total of like 24 minutes was in slow motion.
I don't think it's not something I noticed. I wasn't like, God, there's so much slow motion.
Yeah, it wasn't like until the fact came up, I didn't notice it. I just thought it was like, okay, we're doing flash stuff, so it's going to be in slow motion. I get it.
Yeah, I
It
thought
was
good.
it was
I
kind
mean,
of
had to
otherwise you
do-
stand no chance of seeing what he's doing, you know?
Who?
The Flash.
Who has no chance?
We, the viewer.
man.
Oh.
We are
Okay.
we are fucking off today.
Yeah, we're not on. What is happening?
I just
Welcome to Cheese Money Podcast.
just cut it from here back.
Yeah, it was good though. We had to split it up. We watched it like an hour of it when everyone was taking a nap, and then the rest. So the other 4 hours that night.
That reminds me, somebody posted. I know, and I don't give a shit how like old it is. It came out what, a week ago? No, almost 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and somebody like I removed somebody on Facebook for they always post
Yep.
spoilers.
That's
Always.
wild. Like, I don't understand how we're not at a point yet where everybody gets that you don't do that yet.
But they were so adamant about not posting spoilers when they were talking about it in the comments, but then a post before was literally a visual spoiler.
Yeah. I
They're
had
just
like,
like reposting stuff.
I was trying to dodge stuff on YouTube. Like
And
YouTube, it was being spoiled on YouTube. It was out for a week.
It's hard, dude. Like, I scroll through a funny pictures app sometimes when I'm going to sleep at night. I've had shows ruined for me in that.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
making memes about something the day it came out. I'm like, can y'all wait a day? Shit.
Yeah, it's on Facebook all the damn time, and it's so frustrating. The more frustrating part is that they're aware, and they are trying to avoid spoiling things like at all times. But literally, it's just like say one thing, I'm gonna post this meme where the movie or show hadn't been out a fucking week.
Yeah. I'm much quicker to forgive an accident, though, than the people that think it's funny to do it.
Sure.
I'll whip your ass. Like, I don't think
Yeah,
that
if
shit's
you're doing
funny
it
at
on
all,
purpose,
dude.
yeah, you go fuck yourself. That's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, the
terrible.
stuff I was watching, it wasn't like accidental. It was like I was scrolling through YouTube and it was comparison, like side by side, and I was like, why is this on my feed? I don't want to. I haven't even watched the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
God of War got ruined for me that way on YouTube. Like thumbnails, like in everything.
I stopped watching The Walking Dead because I lost interest because I
sucks.
try to avoid it and stuff keeps getting ruined. I've had two big pivotal things ruined for me, and I just quit watching because then I had a third one ruined, and I was like, well, fuck, I got nothing to watch for.
Yeah.
I know all the big shit that's coming.
People suck, man.
Yep. Hope they
Man.
die.
It made me want to invest more time in the DC universe, like watching Flash and Arrow and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The full Black Adam cast just got revealed.
Okay.
Nice.
The Rock movie.
Rock's still in it, right? Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Shazam is the other one that came out a while back, right?
Have you seen
Shazam was
Shanam?
great.
Shenanigans?
That's what I thought he was gonna
Shenanigans.
say.
Have you guys watched Shazam?
Yeah, it's
No, I
awesome.
haven't.
Bro, it is so fucking good.
It's
Really?
it's
Yeah.
funny and it's got
It's
some really
so
cool
well
action
done.
scenes.
I didn't know much
Okay.
about Shazam. We just kind of watched it because we were looking for something. One of my favorite. I forgot to mention it when we were talking about like DC movies that were good. It's up there for me. It might be like top 4 or 5 DC movies.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I thought Bladum was bad.
He is.
Bladum?
Okay.
Oh, you just shortened it. Okay,
so
got
he's
it.
so he's a villain. in the
I
movie.
think I want to say it's in the same.
Or it's like an origin.
He's kind of the same person as Shazam. Like they're like similar.
Yeah, I've always kind of understood it as he's Shazam's villain.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a villain movie.
It's like okay, so I would kind of equate Black Adam to Venom, to Spider-Man.
Okay.
I feel like it's kind of in that realm, you know, like an
Kathy Griffin
an anti-hero,
taking dick.
like an
He just likes to
anti-hero.
fuck shit up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Like John C. Reilly's Will Ferrell.
As a person, yes. Yes.
okay, sure.
Okay.
Which I can't wait.
You know
for
that John C.
Venom,
Riley
Venom 2 to come out. Venom
loves
2.
fucking shit up.
Venom 2? I haven't even seen the first one.
Oh, dude.
It's okay.
I liked it. I'm a
liked
huge
it.
Venom fan, so I'm a huge Venom fan in the way that like I'm not gonna be like this. I just like
Yeah.
seeing Venom, so I like.
I think Tom Hardy
liked
did
it.
great in that
Yeah,
role.
I thought it was killer. I love the way that they did his character, like Venom as a character.
Yeah.
I thought they hit a lot of it on point. I do wish it was connected. I think it's not connected to the MCU, right?
So I think at some point Spider-Man's gonna lose, or Disney's Marvel is gonna lose Spider-Man, because I think I'm pretty sure like Tom Holland like drunk called Sony and like had them talk and was like, please just let us do one more, and I want to say they're gonna like combine Sony and the MCU to do Spider-Man stuff because.
Okay.
There's a rumor, the most recent rumor about the new Spider-Man is that Andrew Garfield's stunt double was on set. So that's Sony. That's a Sony Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire come back
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
since they introduced kind of the multiverse thing and
I'm just not a fan of... I'm really... hot take, I guess. I don't really like Toby that much
Like as a person or as a Spider-Man?
as the Spider-Man.
Really?
Those movies were good. I enjoyed them, except for 3. But
Yeah, the first
I
two
just-
were
Yeah,
good.
3 was absolute butthole.
I much more prefer the new ones. I like...
I think Tom
was hype
Holland's
on
the
Andrew
best
Garfield.
Spider-Man. I liked
I do
Art
too.
Garfield too. I liked
Yeah.
the version because it's a different version. He was the Amazing
Yeah.
Spider-Man. That is a different version of Spider-Man than the one I think
Yeah.
most people are accustomed to. And I thought he did really well.
I like
but
Tom
I think
Holland a
Tom
lot,
Holland is like he just hits it, man.
Tom Holland be hitting.
He's a beast, dude.
Is it... When you say he, like, drunk called Sony, who do you call it Sony? Like, who...
Todd
I mean,
Two
it's
in the
Tom
morning,
Holland. They're
I'm just wondering, like, I wonder, like, how that, like, hey, Sony, or like,
Yeah.
I
Can
wonder,
I
like,
speak to?
Can I speak
like-
to Sony?
Yeah. Can I speak to Sony?
Mm.
Yeah, is Sony there?
Yeah, this is him.
This is he.
Yeah.
Have y'all heard of SafeMoon?
No.
It's a new cryptocurrency.
Okay.
How many can we make?
I'm
before
starting
they
one
each
tomorrow.
Have no value. I just don't know what entails creating a cryptocurrency. I don't know enough about the process, or I don't know enough about cryptocurrency. Like, what does it require to start one? Like, there's no monetary value.
You know
what
what's
is-
wild?
yeah,
is
what
we
does it
don't
take?
actually know who created Bitcoin either. We
Yeah,
don't even know who did it.
I found that out the other day.
Not
I
wild.
actually know, though. You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
He lives down the street.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't believe me if I told you, so I don't tell people because they wouldn't
That's
believe
true. I would not believe you if you told me.
me. Yeah, like, that's so crazy. I guess I should do some
Ryan.
research and find out. Like,
You walk into his office and he's just got like 7 towers, and he's just like,
You're like, Ryan, what are you doing? He's like,
here's the thing. Freaking Ryan made Bitcoin.
I'm glad you asked me that question.
That's Ryan, yeah. Yeah, there's a new one called SafeMoon, and it's, I guess, taken off. And part of me, like, I have a little bit of money in cryptos just
do you?
to see what happens.
Oh, do
but-
you?
Yeah.
Huh, nice.
Part of me wants to, like, what happens if I go balls to the wall in crypto, you know?
What do you got?
yeah, what are you in?
Oh, Bitcoin, I have nothing. I have, like, $50 in Bitcoin.
Are you in
or
Doge?
something. So, no.
What's the other big one? ETH?
Ethereum.
Yeah, yeah.
Ethereum. So I have a little bit of Oxcoin, which is not a lot of people know.
That's
that
not
one.
fucking real.
That's real. It's real.
Oxcoin?
Yeah.
You deserve
It's
to
just
lose
called-
money on that.
It's just called Ox. So it's not Oxcoin. Sorry, it's Ox.
This is
and-
bullshit. This
I'm all
is
up in
not
that
real.
ox.
It's a
This man bought
Look it
Oregon
up.
Trail
no
cryptocurrency.
No. Look, Ox. Let me show you. So.
Yeah, I just
there
recently
was-
bought into Milk Coin. It's popping off. It's another. What?
So there was
Oxcoin.
So it's.
Safe Moon.
I mean, it's not actually called Oxcoin. It's called Ox.
I've got 10% of my net worth in bow-legged coin.
Oh God.
God.
So there was a cryptic.
Oxcoin is not
Tweet.
real. I still don't believe you. Let me look this
There was a
goddamn
cryptic
shit
tweet that Miolon sent out, and a lot of people were saying like Ox was part of it, and so I was like, I'll buy a little bit of Ox coin. I think I have like $100 in Ox or something.
Stop calling it that.
It's called Ox.
I hate that.
It's
So
Ox. That's what it's called. What do you mean
Don't.
to call it?
lose your money on it and let's move on.
It's not that. It's just a little bit of money.
I
And
put
then-
$500 into Shelf Box, and it's really on the up and up.
$500 in a box on a shelf.
I've got $1,000 in a new crypto called Piggy Bank.
I've got about $4,200 right now sitting in a Chase checking account.
It's called Hollowed Out Book. I have got about $1,400. I have $10,000 in cash in a Bitcoin in mattress.
I was gonna say that's my dad. My dad would hide money in the walls and shit, and then forget about it. And after he died, my mom told me, she's like, "There's probably $20,000 scattered around that house that we'll never find." Because he get drunk and hide money and forget he did it. It's like I've got
Like,
a solid
unscrew-
20 grand in the walls.
You just unscrew an outlet cover and you're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, whoever ended up cleaning out my dad's house, if they did a good job, it was worth the effort for him for sure. Because oh man, that's funny.
Ox. Fuck out of here.
And then just call it Ox, dude. Fuck you. Hope he loses every penny he put in that shit.
Same thing with Ethereum. What do you? I feel like you're fueling a fucking spaceship.
Yeah. I almost got into Bitcoin when it was like I think it was about 1,000. It was right before it jumped up to like 4,000. and I
Yeah.
almost got in. I just wasn't making enough money at the time.
And that's
to-
per Bitcoin, right?
Yeah.
That's per. Okay. God
Yeah.
damn. That's,
But if I'd had it at the time, like if I was where I'm at now, and Bitcoin was like anywhere between 1 and like 3, I would probably buy like 5 of them tops. I just couldn't swing it back then, and now
Yeah.
it's what, like 40 grand per coin or something.
I don't even know, dude.
wild,
Here,
dude.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Dude, have you heard the stories about like when it first came out and it was like tenths of a penny per coin?
That's
And,
what
like-
people are expecting again, and it's just not going to
Yeah.
happen with another crypto. I don't think.
Yeah.
52K per.
Yeah, it just keeps going up. Someone said they think in like 3 years it's going to be like $1 million a coin.
That's insane.
Um,
and how
but-
do you just? Can you
Yeah.
just cash out?
I think you have to sell them. I think someone has to buy them from you. But some places are starting to take Bitcoin as payment too. So it's like becoming a currency. And there's an old story of someone who ordered a pizza and didn't have any actual money, so they paid like 30 Bitcoin for the pizza, and the pizza place took it a long time ago when Bitcoin was worth nothing, and they were
Yeah.
like, "I'll give you 30 Bitcoin for the pizza," and the pizza place was like, "All right, fine." And now you think 30 times 50K, like,
Oh my god!
isn't that wild, man?
It's
What
such a dude,
fucking
the
crazy world.
stories, Yeah, the stories of like fucking GameStop stock and Bitcoin and all of that. Like, who sold? Somebody sold Apple shares when they were worth like $80 a pop.
Yeah, can you imagine?
God.
Can you imagine like being a friend of Bill Gates back then, and he comes to you and he's like, "Look, I got this business I'm trying to start up. I need investors," and you're like, I can't swing it.
Yeah.
man."
Yeah.
Or just not believing in it, and then like now that's the same thing as being locked out of your fucking Bitcoin account, just kicking yourself
Yeah.
every day. You'd be a billionaire for nothing. You'd have spent nothing back then to be a billionaire now. That's crazy, dude.
I'd probably kill myself.
I don't know how you ever find any sort of fulfillment again. I just don't know how you let it go. Like, it's not that it's the only way to be happy, but it's like if that's happened, if you missed out on it over something so stupid, how do you let it go?
He's holding the hard drive, and it's
It's-
got billions and
Yeah.
billions and billions of dollars on it, and he's just holding it, and he
it's
can't get in
It's
it.
physically there.
It's right here,
That's
but you
yeah.
can't.
Just imagine there's a room in your house made of unbreakable glass with $1 billion sitting in it, and your bills
Yeah.
are late, and you're like, "It's here. Just
Yeah.
come figure out how to get in there and take it."
Yeah. God.
That's
God,
just
there's got to be somebody on Earth. Somebody on
I
Earth
know.
has to be able to
People
crack
are-
that shit.
Yeah, I don't. But how do you find that person? How do you trust that they won't just take it all? Like,
Right.
it's God. I just don't know how you'd let it go. And that's coming from someone who's really good at letting shit go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know how I would let that go, dude. If I had millions of
32
dollars,
Bitcoin. It's 32 Bitcoin.
Yeah, man.
All right,
that's
hold
just,
on. Just do some math here.
I think it's like 1.2 million, right?
1.2 million.
That's 30 times
Let's
50.
see.
No, I'm wrong. I was thinking of a different. I think I was thinking when it was 40,000. That's like 1.7.
1.6 billion.
Yeah.
Almost 1.7 million.
Million?
Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Million.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you go from nothing to I got almost $2 million.
And you know, a million and a half is you can't. I don't think you can retire like at my age. If I can't live off. I don't think I could live off that. Like and do. I don't know.
I think you could probably.
If you did it right, if you budgeted it out right and everything, sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, I own 4,000 Oxcoin, and I'm gonna ride the wave. No, I have like no Oxcoin, but
Has it gone up?
what do you guys? What do you invest?
What do you
in?
mean you have
What's your
no
coin?
Oxcoin?
Just I have like $50 in Oxcoin. It's
How
like
many
I have nothing
Oxcoins
in
is that?
Oxcoin.
What's one worth?
Fold, please.
I don't think you understand. I just throw money at things. I don't know what it is. I just hope that one of them catches. throw spaghetti in a wall and hope that the sauce melts the paint. Isn't that the saying? What's the saying?
It's not that.
Don't make that face.
$1.40.
It's gone up since I bought it. It's gone up since I bought it.
It's climbing, baby.
hell yeah,
It's
dude.
climbing.
To
It
the
was at like
moon!
69 cents. I cannot wait until Oxcoin is worth like $4,000 a coin.
Shit, it
And
could
you
be.
guys, and you guys are like, we made fun of him, and it's a stupid name, but damn it, that's gonna be your response.
I'm sure someone had the same conversation about Bitcoin back in the day when it was worth
They did.
fractions of a cent.
And I hope I'm gonna use all my Oxcoin, and I'm gonna spend every bit of what I earn to set both of your homes on fire.
I think you could do that pretty cheap, actually.
No, I'm gonna
Yeah. I
burn
don't
it
think you
with
need-
money. I'm gonna burn it with money.
Oh, with the money. Okay, with money.
Yeah, I'm gonna cash out my Oxcoin and then set your house on fire with money.
It seems worth it.
That's not convincing.
Seems like a good investment.
With the right tools, you could probably set a house on fire with a dollar bill.
If you had any sort of creativity, what you would do is you would buy a bunch of oxen and have us trampled to death. You would have them
That's
run
the
our
move.
house over.
That's the move. You guys come
Oh,
out to this
man.
ranch I bought. You gotta realize. It's like 11
that's
o'clock at
funny?
night. What do we do?
Release the ox.
Yeah. You just hear me in the back of this field going, oh.
It's the Lion
sound
King
effects.
when
It's
Like you've
Mufasa
learned
gets
how to
trampled.
talk to them. You have so much money. Someone taught you how to talk to them.
Kill him.
I'm doing ox hand signals.
So stupid.
And then I'm wearing a cape like Batman.
No one has ever in the history of existence said ox hand signals. That is, those words have never been said in that order.
I'd like to take those odds. I'd be willing to wager 30 ox coin for that.
So you got about $35 to put on it.
Oh man. Can you just say $35, please?
Let me take it out of my shelf box account.
That's frustrating. That's
It's still
real
got
stupid, and I
exactly
hate
the
it.
same amount that I put in it.
A shelf box. Is that like code for like just storing money on a shelf?
Yeah, just
like
in
an
a box
actual
on a shelf.
box. Did your money? Did you make anything? It actually depreciated. Freaking inflation, dude.
It's actually not worth as much.
I put 65 cents in there. I got basically broke. Okay, so speaking of money and how much money I'm gonna make, this is an interesting question I'm gonna pose to you guys. If you had to fight an animal on Earth, and I'll give you some time to think about this. If you had to fight any animal on Earth, so the bigger the animal, the bigger the prize. What animal would it be? So you had to fight an animal to the death.
Hand to hand?
Let's say
Like
yeah.
no weapons?
Yeah, no weapons.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you fought I'm trying to make a good scale here. So let's say you fought a koala. You win $500,000.
Koala will
And
fuck
its size. I know a koala will mess you up, and it scales up from there. So let's say an elephant is worth $50 million.
you up. Okay.
What would you fight? Koala. I don't want the koala, dude. I
Bro.
might have done that too low.
Bro, I'll play it safe. I'll stay and beat that koala's ass.
You
Koala
think
will fuck your life up, dude.
until
That
dude,
thing is so small.
No, they're not that.
So is
small.
a squirrel. A
I
squirrel
would
will ruin
punt
your
that.
week.
I would punt that thing across Australia.
I don't know, man. Koalas.
Y'all got me fucked up on this koala thing. It's a small marsupial. All you got to do is get a running start.
Look, okay, you weren't willing to fight Tyson at any age, but now you're ready to take on this devil bear,
That's Tyson. I'm not fighting Tyson.
dude. There's, please.
I think you might be
please-
sleeping on a koala, dude.
For $500,000, I am ripping that koala's head off.
like a teddy bear, bro.
Yes.
They're mean, dude. They're
Sure they're
vicious.
mean.
They're brutal, dude.
They're
They're
they
also
will rip-
small.
They will rip you up.
They're not that
small.
fast.
They're not that
fast.
small
I think-
either.
Are you thinking of a sloth?
Yeah, you must be thinking of a sloth.
No.
You must be stupid.
You need to look up some
You
stats
know-
on a koala.
Look up man fights koala.
I'm real
honey
insulted
badgers
that
are
you think I would
small.
mistake a koala with a fucking sloth.
I just don't know why you think koalas are such pussies.
They're
Because
not-
they're small.
They're not.
There's tons of small shit that'll fuck you up.
I'll get that tattooed across my chest. Koalas are pussies.
A small dog? You want to fight a Pomeranian? No, thank you. I don't. I fed a Pomeranian chocolate one time, not on purpose, but I fed a
I will-
Pomeranian chocolate one time and it didn't die.
I will
Don't-
go
don't
murder a
underestimate small
koala if you
animals.
pay for the flight down there.
This man hunting down endangered species for the heck of it.
This isn't even about the 500 grand anymore.
Okay, like a
I
chimpanzee,
love
dude.
that any
Okay,
any
no,
other
that's-
time, any
no,
other time
it's-
we've ever talked about combat, you're like, I don't know, I've never been in a fight.
Yeah.
And then a koala comes up, you're like, oh fuck a koala. Like koala's your line.
We're both
Yeah.
like, I don't know, and you're like, no, I'll eat a koala, dude.
Yeah.
Koala meat for breakfast.
I'll eat it raw.
Chimpanzees, don't underestimate
Absolutely
a
not.
chimpanzee.
Yeah.
That's
no
a-
fucking
that's a
way.
no-brainer.
Okay,
That's apples
they're
and
not
oranges,
that
bro.
much small. They're not that much smaller. They're not that much smaller than a chimp.
I think you
and
should at
chimps
least
are
look up some
strong as
pictures of a
piss.
koala. Just refresh your memory
Look
a little
up,
bit.
look
'cause
up,
You about
I'll do
you
it
about
later.
to die for 500 grand is what's gonna happen.
look up hairless koala. I bet you have some nightmares.
I put my life on that. I put my life on that.
You will.
I'm coming out of that fight with a couple of bite marks and some scratches and $500,000.
Don't they have like
They're gonna
poison
toss
talons
500
or
grand on
something?
your dead body as they're carrying it away.
Not true. I'm wearing that koala's head around my neck, bruh.
The koala's gonna stand up with your face on, going,
Try to make that 500 grand, dude.
dude.
No, and then you said chimpanzee, and absolutely not. I've seen Planet of the Apes, and it's not happening.
Yeah, chimps.
They're not that much different.
That's
though.
my worst night. You cannot compare a chimpanzee and a fucking koala.
I will say
In
I
a
think
fight?
they are that much different, but I still think a koala would fuck.
Well,
us up.
as far as an animal, yeah, but as far as like fighting them, well, I mean, a chimp is guaranteed f you up, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
100%.
think people the reason I'm saying is because I think people underestimate chimpanzees. They think, yeah, I'll fight a monkey
People are bad about underestimating all kinds
Yes.
of shit, though.
like koalas.
Apparently, a koala. Yeah, I'm gonna do my research.
So you're fighting a koala for 500,000?
No, I might go higher than that.
Oh God. I don't know what
I'm trying to
thought-
think of like what kind of animal I think I could hang with.
Well, my first thought was an ostrich. They're pretty big,
They
and I
are.
think I could take an ostrich better than I could take a koala.
Yeah, but
I
like, what defense? Like, what?
Just
Ostriches
bring that
are
thing's
rough,
neck,
man.
dude. You just
Do they-
Indian burn his neck.
Are you trying to? You trying to kill one or fuck one? What's going on?
God,
You trying to jerk off an ostrich neck?
I think ostriches. I think that's like the good. It's a good medium.
I'm trying to think of like what's a big animal that I don't feel like poses a threat. That's tough.
sloth. Sloth is bigger than a koala. Yeah, you fight the koala. I'll take the sloth.
I think I'd feel too bad about fighting a sloth.
Yeah, so that's just
Yeah.
like an easy W, dude. That's like taking candy from a baby.
So you're
That's
you're
like
taking
getting
down an
murdered by a
ostrich, dude?
koala.
It's not happening.
I'm gonna let a koala loose in your house, dude. And
Dude, I'll throw
you're
y'all
gonna-
a few.
you're
I'll
gonna
throw
s-
y'all a few hundred,
I'm gonna have you.
and it's
kill
gonna
a
be
piece of fruit
soaked.
point.
It's gonna be soaked in koala blood.
Boy gonna be screaming at the top of his lungs about a koala running through his house.
Dude, I'm gonna come out of there with like a scar, like that dude from Avatar, and I'm gonna be 500 grand richer.
Yeah, I think ostrich is
What's the koala's name?
Morpheus.
Casey Jones.
Oh,
I'll get Casey Jones tattooed on on my forehead. when I
Koala
murder
Bundy.
him.
I don't know, man. This is hard.
Why?
it is. It's hard.
There's some real big regular ass fish. I could
I feel
probably
like that's
smack
maybe a
around.
loophole. Yeah,
Like
but
like a swordfish?
No, just like big regular ass fish. Like
Like
Yeah,
a big
but then
ass
you gotta
like
fight-
tuna
but
or a grouper.
The
I don't
tuna
think I'm
will
gonna deal with a
kill you.
tuna. But yeah, like
What
a
is with
grouper or
you?
something.
A tuna will
Fuck that.
murder
No,
you.
I would take down a tuna before a grouper.
Oh my god.
I said before a grouper. I'm
Oh,
just
I
comparing
thought you
the
said
two.
I'll take down a tuna.
No,
Well, so you know-
there's no way. Have you seen me in water?
Yeah.
Yeah, not
yeah.
happening.
I feel like a fish though, you have to fight the fish in water. I feel like you don't stand a chance no matter what size
Well,
it
I
is.
think
You
some
do
fish
drown
don't
it?
have
Just swim
anything
away.
to fight with, though.
Some of them got spikes, though, like spiky fins.
I mean, if
Yeah.
yeah. What are they gonna
You just poke it in the eye.
swim at me with the top of their body?
yeah, but then it's just an infinite. You'd never win the money because they're just gonna swim around you and you're gonna drown eventually.
Just Ali me to death?
Yeah.
Anything big I can think of, I can't get past the guilt. Of
I think
the fact that it
I
couldn't
keep
fight
coming back to a kangaroo, but that's not
Oh
happening.
no.
That's not happening.
Kangaroo, I think you get a solid like 4 million, 3 million for beating a kangaroo.
I might take that. I might try that.
Yeah, I feel like if you get behind them, you might stand a bit
Get
of a
behind
chance.
it.
Put it like a rear naked choke or something.
I've got
Yeah.
pretty good reach.
I mean, that's what I'm doing to the
Yeah.
koala.
I could, if I could keep the stamina. I might
Yeah, the
be
problem
able
is
to-
I'm like the same size as a kangaroo, so I don't stand a chance.
Dude,
I don't have a tail, so I'm at a big disadvantage.
100% of kangaroos have like Tom Hardy traps.
I was gonna
They're
say
just,
like a
they're
kangaroo will probably
yoked.
whip my ass.
All of them are yoked.
Yeah. How many of them are named Jack?
All of them.
Only one.
All of them.
Only one.
I thought you said all what?
all one.
You talking about me?
Kangaroo. I feel like I just take an ostrich over a kangaroo. It's larger. Technically,
It's larger.
larger animal.
I don't think you would. You're just basing this purely off of size.
Size.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that's why
I think
ostriches.
ostriches are pretty aggressive, though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'll take a poke though. Like I'll take a poke to the face or
I think
something.
they kick
I'm
too.
Yeah, they front kick. They have to.
No,
I
the
think they kick
talons
hard.
all up in here.
Yeah.
They're. I think of like that kind of defense mechanism. I think of like a cassowary, and that shit will like gore you. It like your intestines will be in front of your face. But ostrich is a little less than that.
Frick.
They don't have sharp claws.
So now I'm thinking like strat. I just run away. I fake it out. I run, and then I stop, and judo throw it by the throat.
Right, you got to pull it down
OV.
by the head,
Done.
like the neck or the head.
Yeah, you bury that sucker in the sand.
Yeah, like those cattle,
Twist
like
his
the
dick.
rodeo, where you just take that cow by the head and you take it like this and you just throw it to the ground.
Like a koala. Like a koala.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's the koala
The
move.
koala bite your goddamn ribs out.
Dude. Oh! Koalas are so... I don't know why I keep thinking they're poisonous. It's because they eat the eucalyptus and they get high, right?
koala. You gotta get me to the ER. They're gonna get
Suck out the poison. Suck it out. The blood's starting to coagulate. You got to get me to the hospital.
What was it, a cobra? No, it was a goddamn koala. He put the venom all in me.
Anytime like somebody mentions an evil koala, there's a picture that I've seen. Because I got to be fighting the baddest motherfucker in the species.
He's got a little leather vest on. Studded fingerless
said-
gloves.
As if it's not the first time. Anytime somebody mentions an evil koala, man. Oh my god. That is so dumb.
Here's the picture.
Oh,
I'm gonna send it to you.
Shit.
evil freaking koala, dude. Jay, you still haven't come up with an animal yet?
I think I might try to swing a kangaroo, especially if it's like 5 million.
Yeah.
Damn.
I feel like I got it, man.
God,
I got the range,
Also,
deceptive power in the punches. I think I could sleep a
That's-
kangaroo.
like a
I think I could fuck up a kangaroo.
fucking thing to say.
sturdy cow, like a small
Kangaroo
stout
probably
cow.
didn't tell and kick my fucking chest out my back,
Yeah,
dude.
dude, kangaroo. I don't want the kangaroo, man.
I don't know. That's hard.
I don't want the kangaroo. I seen a dude fight a kangaroo. Y'all seen the video? I've seen a dude fight
Yeah.
a kangaroo.
Yeah, because the
And
guy
it
that
looked
had
scary.
yeah.
It looked so scary. I'd much rather fight a man. 100%. Fight a big dude instead of a kangaroo. I think the other thing... Okay, so I was talking about the koalas. They eat the eucalyptus and get high.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking... Is
don't-
eucalyptus
Don't they
poison
like all have
maybe
herpes or something too?
They all have herpes?
I think that's a thing, isn't it?
No.
I gotta look that
Koala
up. I
herpes?
think so.
You're going to get koala herpes. How do you feel about that? 500,000? That worth it?
It's maybe chlamydia. Let me see.
No, they do not.
Koalas in the wild are exposed to chlamydia through sexual contact, and newborns can contract the infection from their mothers. Yeah, I think it's like just generally accepted that like the top
Like
thing is
koala thoughts?
why the heck do so many koalas have chlamydia?
Yeah.
Yeah, they be fucking,
out here, like-
and killing, bruh.
Koala
Koala
doctors
life.
just
I'm
handing
living
out-
that koala
handing out
life.
penicillin. That's why
Jesus.
I knew I saw some koalas hanging some pineapples upside down a while back. I didn't know they were about that life.
Y'all look at that. Y'all look at these pictures. That's the one picture I come to that
Where did you
comes to
send it?
mind
Oh yeah,
in
fuck that,
Facebook.
dude.
Oh, I haven't gotten it. Facebook's been weird.
Oh yeah, dude, he's so ready to fuck you up, man. Like that top one's a baby. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
That bottom
I don't think
one,
that's the same
the
koala.
bottom one is the one we're talking about. That's the one that you think you're just gonna run up and kick. He's gonna flip your ass over.
You're like kicking a stump.
You just there's no follow through. It just your foot just stops. Oh shit.
You go beat your ass and send you home with chlamydia, bruh.
Oh, that's the worst though. Like you don't even get the money. You just got to go home with
I fought
chlamydia
a koala and all I got was this chlamydia.
and this stupid shirt.
Imagine explaining that to Corinne.
No, it's not what you.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
I sat on a koala toilet.
Dog hair.
Koala gave me chlamydia.
Chlamydia. I can't. Okay.
Tried.
Is it platypus? Platypuses?
I think it's
Are
platypuses.
they poisonous?
I feel like
I
I've
want to
heard
say they
something
have like
that.
a barb,
Yeah, barb.
somewhere.
Barb is such a weird word too. And that's someone's name.
Yeah.
I don't
Barb?
trust it.
Yeah, they do have poison ankle barbs.
Ankle.
Put that ankle on you, boy.
Of all the places to have a barb though, like I got a barb like right here.
There's a animal called a slow loris that has the barbs on its elbows.
Yeah. The poisonous slow loris. I heard of that.
Yeah, platypus venom is a Wikipedia subject. That's crazy.
Okay. I wonder how deadly it is. How many people die from platypi a year? Is it platypuses or
I
platypi?
think it's platypuses, but let's see.
Like deers or zebras,
It's
which is.
I guess
obviously
it
wrong.
looks like it's either or. Looks like you can do
Okay.
platypuses or platypi.
Well, somebody didn't make up their mind.
Scientists generally use platypuses or just platypus.
Why is that the exception? Why is it like octopi? And,
I don't
and
think it's
certainly not
octopi either, is it? I
octopuses?
think it's octopuses.
What?
It's not lethal to humans. However, it produces excruciating pain that may be intense enough to incapacitate the victim. Swelling rapidly develops around the entry wound and gradually spreads outward. Information obtained from the case study shows that the pain develops in a long-lasting hyperalgesia. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, it's
Hyperalgesia.
octopuses.
Are you my entire life I thought it was octopi.
It seems like it would be.
My
That's
life is a lie.
really. That's really strange. I had no idea. Octopuses. Octopussies.
I'm gonna fight an octopus.
Ooh, they got beaks though.
Dude, no, you're kidding.
What?
What do you mean?
Fighting an octopus?
That sounds bad. That sounds like you're gonna get choked out.
You're
you-
gonna
okay.
die.
Oh, okay. I didn't know where
Worse
you were
than the
going
koala,
on this.
bruh.
I thought
Yeah,
you were
that
like,
sounds
I'd
like-
fuck that octopus up.
No, it's like
Tie that motherfucker in knots, bruh.
Yeah.
Dude, octopus would stick to your face and just take you down
that's
to
a
the
wrap,
bottom.
dude. Yeah, that's
It
a
wouldn't get
wrap.
near my face. I'd defend it.
You're real confident for somebody who don't never want nothing. I don't want to fight that guy. I don't want to fight that guy for no money. I'll fight a koala though. I'll kill it for free. You said
Oh,
that.
no. It's just how I'm feeling.
Feel it, boy.
I'm feeling
Get
froggy
that-
up
I'm
with this
feeling
koala.
froggy. Frog.
Yeah, I would hate to get chomped by an octopus beak, though. That sounds terrible.
Just take a chunk out, dude.
He'll ink you in
'Cause
the
the-
eye and just fuck your whole life up. Do they ink
He like
too, or is
reach
it just
around too. He
squids?
like
Do they what?
ink.
octopus ink,
They ink
right?
too. Yeah.
Because I remember in Nemo, the little one says, "Oh, you made me ink."
Oh yeah.
Science.
Well, she was a squid.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
She had ears.
Is that a thing?
Mm-hmm.
like a squid's eye.
Little ears.
Do squids have ears? Oh yeah, I guess maybe they do have ears.
They
This
have-
is Mandela.
They're not.
Mandela
They're
effect.
not ears, but they're.
Did you say Mandela effect?
Yeah. Does Stanley have a mustache? Squid ears.
The good fried.
Some octopuses have ears. Okay.
Oh,
I may be
okay.
wrong. I know they both ink though. They do ink. I know.
Probably
What
comes
was
in
that
handy if they
guy?
need glasses.
Ugh. Cowboy Wolfer, Country Wolf, the guy who would like go around and let bugs.
Coyote
and stuff-
Peterson.
Coyote Peterson. What a stupid name. I'd rather be named Cowboy Wolf, but it would go around and let stuff bite him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I
Like,
saw him
let
on
stuff-
TikTok recently. I think he started back up.
Letting stuff bite him?
Yeah.
They might have been replays of like YouTube videos because I think I saw one too, and it was where the cow killer or something like that.
Yeah.
It was some kind of wasp.
Maybe.
that
Yeah.
he let
Maybe.
sting
I
him.
would. I thought I remembered hearing some context like though. He was like, I don't know why I'm starting this up again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Maybe
What
I'm
an
wrong.
idiot.
Yeah.
That dude
I mean,
always cracks me up because he would get bitten, but then he'd be like, "Oh, oh!" He would like hold the wound in front of the camera. He'd be
I mean,
like,
he did it
"Oh
right."
God, oh God."
I mean, I watched like every one of them because I was
Yeah.
like, this guy's an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like that's like the male version of daddy issues?
It's
Like,
probably
just
great information though.
Yeah.
I understand that the insects probably hurt worse, but when he got chomped by an alligator snapping turtle, I was like, "That's it." That's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a bad fucking idea.
Yeah. Yeah. And he just went.
on his hand?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bit him right here.
Dude, that can break bones.
Yeah.
He took a chunk out.
He's
I remember
Coyote
watching
fucking Peterson.
Can't break his bones.
it. What a last name to pair it with though.
Yeah.
Coyote.
Peterson.
It rings.
Peterson. Speaking of YouTube guys, FPS Russia. Did you guys know he went to like jail?
That name sounds
I
familiar.
don't know who that is.
The gun guy, the fake Russian gun guy. I used to watch all his videos when I was
Sounds so
younger.
familiar.
He used to like blow stuff up in his backyard. He's like, "I'm FPS Russia. This
Some
is."
YouTuber I watched talked about that.
I
So
keep
he's
thinking-
not Russian? You said fake?
He's not Russian.
Oh.
It was a joke. Y'all never watched FPS Russia? It was always so fun. He would just shoot like the most crazy guns. That was like the first. He was on YouTube early too. That was like the first series I ever started watching on YouTube was FPS Russia. But he would shoot like crazy machine guns, tanks, blow stuff up. And I mean, I thought for a long time he was from Russia, but he's actually from like Carolina, and he sounds like me. Sounds like a normal dude. But in every video, it was always like, today we are going to shoot Markarov 4510, whatever. And so people thought he was Russian.
Man. Isn't it wild? He just thought of that one day and did it and became a huge YouTube channel.
Blew up.
It's wild,
Blew
dude.
up, dude.
Just these random
And
ass
then,
ideas.
But then his gun supplier was shot in the back of the head, like mafia style.
I do remember this now. Yeah, some YouTuber I liked that covered news stuff or
What?
like popular trending shit covered it a while back. This is
Yeah.
a couple years ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he like stopped making videos, and then
That's crazy.
they like he went to jail for something. He was like walking home with marijuana in his cargo shorts. Number one, he's wearing cargo shorts. You should probably go to jail. But he was walking home, and the police, the reason for searching his home, the reason they got the warrant, is because he was wearing cargo shorts. They assumed he was going home because he was wearing cargo shorts, and they searched his house, and that's what the warrant said. Is because he was wearing cargo shorts, they assumed he was going home. He couldn't have been going anywhere else.
It really is a crime.
And he went to jail for like, I think it was like mostly BS, like the serial number missing on a gun. He said it was because it was painted, and they just never scratched it off. So he was in jail for like 2 months or something.
So am I to believe that they believe that when, like you leave your house in regular pants, and then before you go back home, you change into cargo? Like these are my going home shorts.
They're in the van. They're in the van going false alarm, false alarm. Those are slacks. Those are slacks. False alarm.
Those are chubbies.
But that's why it got dismissed, is because the warrant was bad. But then the feds got him with the same thing.
Wow.
It's crazy.
So, yeah, I just assumed everyone knew FPS Russia, the fake Russia. What was like the first OG YouTube series y'all watched?
I have been watching Dashie for a really long time.
Okay.
I think probably though my first favorite YouTuber was Jenna Marbles, and she is still. She's not making any videos right now, but she's still my favorite. I've been a big Jenna Marbles fan for a long time.
I never got on. I never like had a favorite one. I just picked random. I just would surf until I went into like a black hole where I didn't know. I went in to watch one thing and came out watching something completely different.
Yeah.
Like how horses are inseminated.
No, I probably skipped through that one.
That's like somebody. Oh, it was Taylor's sister. Said that I'm gonna bust her out right now. Said that she used to go to sleep watching like car detailing videos, and then woke up one night and it was on like how to horseshoe a horse or something.
What? Car detailing videos. I forgot about that.
But yeah, FPS Russia and Peter Chow was the other. I don't know if you guys know who that is. He was also real big at the beginning. One of the OGs. Peter Chow. He also played a fake person. He played a fake Asian. I mean, he is Asian, but he played like a stereotype Asian. So.
It's funny how people come up. You know, like that redheaded dude on TikTok that I'll send to y'all occasionally, and I'm like, do you think this guy's real or not? Like,
oh yeah,
I
guy
can't
getting
tell.
real mad at
or like Dax Flame. It's like, if Dax Flame is not real, he's one of the most incredible geniuses to ever live. As long as he's carried this on, if it's not real, Dax Flame. If you don't know Dax Flame, you need to check him out. Watch iDubbbz's documentary on him and check out some of his stuff. He's been doing it for like 10 years at least now. If it's a bit, and I think it's gotta be a bit, especially watching some of his TikToks. There's no way this dude's real.
Yeah,
but it's or like Miranda Sings. Are y'all familiar with her?
Mm-mm.
She was on Fallon. She's got this character. She's this real like not talented, bitchy girl, and forever it's like, is this real or not?
Yeah.
And it's not. It's just a complete made up character. And eventually, like she made that known. But for a while, I think everybody was like, what is this?
Yeah.
It's funny.
That makes me think of the OG like freak out video. Was when the guy had his World of Warcraft account deleted, and he goes under the blankets and comes out in his underwear.
Oh
and
yeah.
Shoves the remote in his butthole.
Yeah.
He went on Tosh. He claims it was all real still.
Really?
Yeah, he's trying to double down, and Tosh the whole interview's like, I don't believe.
Yeah.
No one believes.
I think it was bullshit. Yeah,
Yeah, it's got to be
It had
fake
to be
because he had a couple other ones. It had to
Yeah.
be like his dad set the Christmas tree on fire or something in the house, and then
he like ran over his Xbox games
with a lawnmower. Yeah.
yeah, it's fake. Come on, dude. Nobody believes you.
The remote in the ass is just the number
Iconic,
one.
dude.
Yeah. It's just like he gets so mad.
I
Where you just
remember
shove a
watching
remote
it.
in your ass.
I remember watching it for the first time, and he comes out from under the blanket in his underwear, and I thought, wait, was he in his underwear the whole time? And I had to like rewind it. I was like, I had no idea he was in his underwear. He wasn't. He was
Yeah.
clothed. Man,
There's nothing like a good YouTube rabbit hole, man.
yeah.
It's hard to like
Maybe- hey.
recreate that experience.
Maybe we're on somebody's rabbit. Maybe we're your rabbit hole.
Maybe
Let me be
Welcome.
your. I'll be the remote to your rabbit hole.
enter our rabbit hole.
Let me be your hole.
So, when you sent me the link, I forgot that we were doing a reading. And I opened the video, and it was this lady, soft voice. She said, "Hey, Josh." I was like, what is this? It's like, what did he send me? I see these cards, and I'm like, what am I watching? And I was like, it dawned on me. I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot I was doing this. And so all the cards are laid out, and she starts going over them, and I had those instances where I'm like, okay, like that's just information that's known. And there were parts where she said that. She's like, I know that you have a wife and a daughter and this and this. And then there were parts where it was so specific. It was so eerily specific. And I'm sitting here trying to talk to myself like, okay, that's just like, it's just like overgeneralized or undergeneralized.
Specific.
It's specific. It's just like good enough of a guess, maybe.
Mm.
And then there was times where I had to pause the video. I had to stop. I was like, "There's no way this is what she's talking about right now." And I don't want to get like too into it, but one of the readings was talking about making sure a contract is completed for an investment that you're doing with a friend that I have told no one about other than Taylor.
I was going to ask you too. Do you believe me when I say I have not said a word? Do you believe that I didn't tell her anything?
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
good.
yeah. I don't think you have any reason to like tell me otherwise.
Okay,
but
good.
That's why it's so insane. Like, and that was the center point of most of it was, like the Three of Cups, which was three friends, and then like the Two of Cups, and then making business decisions, and then making investments, and then making sure like a contract is part of that. And I was like, this is so insane. This
Yeah.
is so freaking crazy. I've told no one. It hasn't even been like a big topic of discussion. It's still up in the air. How is this on here? And so I sat there trying to contemplate, like, is it just luck? And like, how is that part of the reading? It blew me away, man. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it's I talked to her a couple days after we talked on the phone for a while, and I brought that part up, and I was like, I don't want to tell you too much. I want to let you hear his experience from him, because she also says like she's like I need to learn to do this and not get feedback because that's not the point. She's like the point is just to do it, but she's like I'm excited to hear the feedback.
Yeah.
But it's really interesting to hear her explain the process because she always verifies to me. She's like, I just want to make sure everybody understands it's not me. Like, don't be impressed with me. I'm not the one doing it. I'm simply,
The tool.
hearing it. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
so when I told her that about the investment thing, that was so specific, because I was like, what the heck? When he told me, my response was just all caps, like, wow, there's no way. She just
Yeah.
threw that out. So then I told her a little bit of the details. I mean, she didn't even know. There was no information to even extrapolate. Like, she doesn't
Yeah.
know what any of it is. I'd never spoken a word about any of it to anyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was pretty fun to talk to her about it. And then I was like, I can tell that you must have hit some other really specific points because he's having a time with it. But then I was like, again, I want to let him tell
Yeah.
the experience. But it was cool to
Yeah,
hear it from her
it
and too,
was-
because she learned some stuff about you too.
That I don't know about myself.
Yeah, it was fun. It's fun to kind of hear both sides of it.
I think if there was like a little like eerie music playing in the background, I'd had chills. I'd have been like, "Ooh, stop it!" But then, like she's video, there was like a pop pop, and I was like,
She said her neighbors,
"Yeah, her neighbors."
which were shooting guns. She's like, that was the best version of the recording I could get, though. Like,
Yeah, I was sitting there watching it, and he's like, "Pop pop." I was like, "What just had something blow up outside?" And then I rewound it and did it again. I was like, "Okay, somebody's shooting at her." Well, okay, I get it. But yeah, it was definitely fun, man. It was interesting.
awesome.
I think one thing that does keep me very skeptical of that is, and I wonder if maybe it's just from what I've seen, I've never seen any negative from those readings. So are they always strictly like focus on the positive, or is
No.
that like kind of like the like try to promote it like it's always a positive thing so people go do it?
No, there can be negative. Mom has heard some negative stuff. So the way this is actually interesting because I wanted to mention this to you, John, because when you were describing yours, you said something at some point about I don't know if it's too soon to have another one done, or I don't know if like if like so she mentioned that and wanted me to specifically mention to you. So this is a good time to do it. If you just kind of like go in as like, yeah, I want to see what this is about. And she said it's going to be kind of overall broad and just informative,
Sure.
generally. And then sometimes it'll hit specific stuff, kind of like with the investment thing. But she said, and this is what she wanted me to say to you, John, if you want to do another one, she's happy to do it. And she said, come up with a couple of questions that you would like focused on. And then don't tell me, don't tell her, don't say 'em, you don't even have to say them out loud. Just be focused on some things you would like the answers, quote unquote, answers to.
Okay.
And then tell me you want her to do it. Again, don't give me any information. That way there's no fishy
Okay.
business.
I'll think on it.
Yeah, and then
Sure.
if you want her to do it again, she'll do it again.
Okay. And I'm not saying like I didn't buy into the first one. Like I
No, I
like
know,
she
yeah.
hit pretty much what's going on, I guess, on the head pretty
Yeah.
accurately. So
What kind of weirded me out, I think I remember there being like a death card or something,
yeah.
and I was like, oh, here, because as I'm watching it, I'm like, okay, but how come there's all like negative stuff? Like I never just. And I saw the death. She's like, this is the death card, and I was like,
Here it
That's
is.
I just had to ask for it. Yep. It was fun though. I enjoyed it. It was cool,
Cool.
but I won't ever do it again. That's for sure. But it was a good experience to have.
Awesome. Well, cool. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
We have been Cheese Money Tarot reading.
Have been and will continue to be.
Yeah.
Cheese money.
Have been what?